Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to join us today for our Fusion for Qlik webinar, and we're going to get started. I'm joined today by my colleague Marcus Adams, and we also have a special guest, and that's Richard Brown from Great Ormond Street Hospital. So in the next 45 minutes, what we're going to do is understand what is Fusion. It's our plugin for Qlik. We're going to understand why it is a brilliant addition for a Qlik Sense Cloud customer. And we're going to look at a couple of use cases, one internal and one external, sharing some examples and inspiration, of course, from our guest today. At the end, of course, we're going to have some time for Q&A. But in the meantime, if you've got any questions, I'd like you to please type them in the chat window, and we will do our best to cover those off as we go. But we'll follow up afterwards, of course, if needed. So without further ado, I would like us to get started. Today is a conversation all about how we make something difficult much easier. And before we get to that, I'd like us first to establish some context. So Marcus, can you set the scene, please? What is Qlik and where does Fusion fit into its ecosystem?
Thank you, David. Yes, and good afternoon, everyone. So Qlik has been a leader in Gartner's Magic Quadrant for analytics and business intelligence for 14 consecutive years now. And the market's matured. Qlik's features and capabilities have matured at an even faster rate. But Qlik is far more than a commodity dashboard tool, such a mature platform that so many companies are embracing its potential to solve all sorts of data problems and address critical business needs. It's now one of the most strategic products in their portfolio, and also, of course, the gold standard for analytics, which is Qlik Sense Cloud, incredibly powerful.
Okay, and Fusion fits with Qlik Sense Cloud, that's right.
Yeah, it does, David. Yeah, so it supercharges Qlik Sense Cloud for operational analytics use cases, typically across a breadth of an organization, but we're also increasingly seeing it being used for external use cases where organizations wish to share data analytics at scale with their business partners.
Got it. That sounds intriguing, Marcus. So if you could, I'm a sales guy, if you could give me the elevator pitch, what exactly is Fusion for Qlik?
In the fewest number of words I can use, and I use a lot often, quite simply, Fusion for Qlik is a no-code mashup portal for Qlik Sense Cloud, typically used for more guided analytics use cases.
Okay, great. And if you were to pick out for me the key benefit of the platform, what would you say that would be?
Yeah, and this is really about increasing user engagement, whether that be with your own employees, your own staff, teams, or departments, or with business partners at a scale never witnessed before. And in doing so, it's about keeping it really simple. I mean, the more we can help to simplify the user experience, in effect, human engagement with data, the more value you can unlock from your existing analytics license estate.
Okay, so what I'm hearing then is that Fusion is an add-on for Qlik, drives engagement, drives adoption. In a practical sense, how does it actually do that?
Sure. So, I mean, today Qlik embraces raw data, makes it business ready, and manages and integrates data at scale for various use cases, including applied analytics, data science, automated machine learning, even application automation processing. Where Fusion is actually an add-on cloud portal that connects directly and securely to your Qlik Sense Cloud environment. It provides a really simple, intuitive, pre-configured, easy to navigate portal. So it's radically simplifying the user experience, removing the challenge of not knowing where to go to get the answers that you need in your day-to-day activities.
Okay, so that sounds to me like the user experience is a little different to Qlik Sense Cloud.
Yeah, it is a little different. And of course, we're going to see that shortly. I'm going to do a live demo a little bit later on in this session. But in a nutshell, there are two key elements of the user experience that really matter. Firstly, it's themed your way and fully integrated into your business world from a look and feel perspective. And secondly, it's really probably about the time to value for every user. Simply log in and the analytics you need for your role are right in front of you at your fingertips.
Okay, well, that sounds fantastic. So how does this trait how does it translate into business performance? What is it that makes Fusion that must-have app?
Speed, probably speed. Our customers unlock value at incredible speed, David. So what you buy today, you can quite literally turn on tomorrow and gain near instant impact. So it really boils down to faster, better decision-making and ultimately improved business performance. Quite simply, all you have to do is bring your own Qlik Sense Cloud licenses.